Welcome back to the Legacy Crusaders YouTube channel. I'm here with everybody's favorite, Doug.
Yeah. Hey.
Doug, what are you showing us today?
Dark Warrior, Synchro, I guess, hand loop.
All right, you may have seen this on Leo's channel, the 037 Wolf. Also, I think it recently had some sort of a regional top somewhere.
It's like top, I think 5th place? 5th place, well, yeah.
Yeah, essentially hand loop.
It was Koty Angeloff.
That's the name, yeah. We were trying to get his name because we wanted to give him a shout out for building the deck.
Yeah.
You tried to, like, do some neat stuff to it.
Yeah. I changed a couple cards.
So this isn't the exact same thing, so it's a little different.
The extra deck's the same, though, but the main deck is not.
The extra deck was brilliant. All
yeah,
right.
it's brilliant.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, what do we got?
All right, so it's 40 cards. I have... Can you see this?
We can see it.
All right, so it's 3 connector. It's the best card you want to draw. 3 Destrudo, 3 Doppel Warrior. You can see if I put it over here. All right.
You start making another row.
All right, so then 3 Blue Mountain Butterfly, 3 Jump Forward. Everything here is mandatory. 1 Dark Grapher, 1 Get Knight. They're both mandatory. I understand why he plays both. If you draw one, you want to be able to summon the other one from the deck. Because it solely adds the extra dark, which is Butter Spy, so you can still pitch off this for free. So it's basically two Armageddon Knights. It's the same thing. But one thing that he didn't play is this. 1 Ancient Cloak. I got this off of Wolf's idea. He said that instead of playing Mally, double Mally, you play one of this and one of the trap because you can't normal Mally and you can't, so if you open it, it's a brick. So you'd rather have a card that you can send off Armageddon Knight or Dark Grapher. That's an extender that if you draw, you can use it as a warrior material. Okay. Yeah. And you play 1 Dolphin and 1 Plague. He plays double bowl. I don't agree with that. You want more targets for Armageddon Knight and Dark Grapher if you happen to draw your combo pieces, and think about that. And also, this can also make Metal Marcher mid-combo, which is really, really strong.
Okay, weren't you playing Double Dolphin the other day?
No, I only play 1.
Okay, I thought Double Dolphin's just in case you draw it.
No, I mean, if you draw Dolphin and Connector, if you have any extender, you could discard the Connector, use normal Dolphin, special summon one of your extenders, and then discard that Connector. Okay. So it's fine. You still have combo, and you hit a hand trap, and you do a Jet Synchron and a Glow Bulb. They're all mandatory in Mirror. And also one thing that I like this card a lot is that you could mid combo if you draw this, you could send this with Foolish, or you could pitch it off Gruffer, or just send it off Armageddon or Gruffer, and put this back on top and make a Yazi and pop your card. So if you draw this, it's not really a brick because you can put it back. Okay. It's really helpful. You play 3 Cowboy Grave, 3 DDRs, all mandatory. You want to get hand trap. 2 World Legacy Succession. This is correct because you want to see this, but not too much of it. So some of the time, but not all the time.
You can use it once, but you want to get to it. Yeah.
And if you draw, dead cards, you can pitch it off of the DDRs or Jet Synchro. So it's okay. Foolish, Reborn, Rhoda, 1 for 1.
Living Fossil, Overdone Burial, Autonomous Action
and
Unit, Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade, and the Phantom Knight, Shade Brigadier. Yeah,
these are not bricks. If they hand trap you can summon back their hand trap, and these are all summon cards out the graveyard. These two, which you actually want to draw them. It's pretty good. So that's the main deck. All right. It's 40 cards. All right. You usually don't brick, so it's pretty good.
If you go first, you usually have just won the game.
You usually win if you go first. It's pretty crazy. You almost never break. Yugioh, Summon Sork, and Isolde, only the 3 links that you played: Omega, World Savage Dragon, Yazi, Dawn Dragster. Your boards usually end, they always end on World Savage with a Summon Sork or Isolde equipped with a Dawn Dragster in defense mode with a Yugioh up top. It's always that.
Okay, and usually a bunch of set Twin Twisters and Called by the Graves?
If I sign it in. Yeah, but I main Called by the Graves, this for going second. So you usually going second, you make a Yazi, you pop. So like against Danger Thunder, they put a Zombie Stein. So they can't target it with Stein. So you pop the Stein, special summon out the Mare, you make a Brio, and you bounce their entire board. Okay. And then they're pretty much over because they have no recovery plays at all. They usually don't have any. So 2 Librarian, 1 Excel, all mandatory. The only things that are questionable is Yazi and Brio, but I think Yazi is mandatory because it's that good. But Brio you can switch out for whatever you want. Metal Marcher, Celestial Double Star Shaman, and Formula Synchron. Yep.
Alright, cool. Got your side deck. If you're willing to share it, I don't think it's all that special.
Well,
this isn't your regular tournament deck. You're Subterra Master now.
Yeah, not really Master, but pretty good at it.
Lewis is going to do the Subterra video instead of you.
No problem.
Mostly because I asked him already.
No problem.
He wasn't feeling so well yesterday.
Assume that, the other side of the cards are on my other deck, so you play 3 Phantasme and 3 Droll and Lockbird for the, so the Phantasmes are for the Data Thunder, any Link deck. Actually, any deck this format, except Guru, like literally, and this deck. I mean, you still do it on this deck too because we make links, so yeah. You play 3 Joel for Data Thunder and Trickstars, or anything like that adds, and you play these 3. Humongous. Why? Koty was correct. He didn't explain why he played this, but I understand why. If you're playing up against Subterra Guru, if they flip Gozen match, they always end with Guru face up on the field, because they wouldn't be able to book it with Venus to negate. So if they have a Gozen, you can't Kaiju them. So this is the only Earth Kaiju, so it outs every card in the whole game. Because there's no way to stop this. 3 Twin Twister and 3 red for boot. They just want a card start going, basically sacking, trying to kill your opponent, you know. Yeah, and that's the deck. I can show you a combo.
Yes, one combo, please.
No problem.
I am ordering one combo.
Actually, instead of the either the Phantasma or Droll, so you can play 3 Panker tops. It depends on what you feel.
I love Panky. He's really great.
Yes, he is really good. I'll show you a combo, a basic combo. If you just, how about if I just draw it?
Yeah, just shuffle it up. We'll see what we draw. If it's,
hopefully I don't break.
If it's an unplayable hand, we'll do it again and we'll cut.
Usually I don't break.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So he's finished stacking the deck. I mean shuffling.
Yeah, stacking it.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Hopefully I don't break.
Let's see what we can do.
Of course, Greg. Of course. You give me a mirror.
It's okay. You have Plague Spreader. It's a card in your deck.
Oh.
You can put it back.
Oh yeah, I have combo.
Okay. That's fine. We'll show the turn. This is turn 1, right?
Okay, so turn 1, you go normal connector, activate effect. They go Ash. No. Okay.
All right.
This. Okay. You special the 1 target.
Hey, it's the guy, the dolphin.
Boy. And then you use effect. Let me see your hand. Discard the freaking other hand trap. Ugh. So they have, assuming that they have a hand trap, then you hit 2 cards in the hand, whatever, and then you go 2. So effect. You add the Butter Spy.
Because that's like your best discard, I guess.
To be honest, if you're going second, or if you feel like they're going to hand trap you, you add the connector if you didn't draw it. So you have a play for the next turn. But in this case, you add the Butter Spot. And then you use the effect to special. Since we have a Doppel in hand, the whole goal of the deck is to have Doppel and sync it with a level 3 tuner. So we have to get a way to get Destrudo in the graveyard, so that means we summon Armageddon Knight. Okay, so unless there's some reason you wanted Greffer, or I guess maybe. Yeah, maybe if you have a Plague in hand, maybe, yeah. But in this case, no. You send your equip spell, one that you don't want to draw. So the only ones you want to draw into are the DDRs. Well, and these, if you already have the Destrudo, you can special out Doppel. So you can actually draw into these later in the game. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really good. Then you special out the Armageddon Knight. Yeah, that's why I also next card, okay. Then you use Knight's Effect on summon. And that's your Destrudo. Correct. And then it's kind of crazy how if you open the Doppel, you can go activate Destrudo target Armageddon Knight. You put it all the way over here on that side, right? So level 3. Yeah, it's level 3. Then you trigger Doppel because the card was summoned from the graveyard, and you put it here. And then, don't worry, Doug. I watched you do this like 30 times yesterday. Really? Yeah, you can do this. I have faith in you. Wow. Sorry. Okay. I wasn't really trying to stall you. It was an accident. I'm sorry. Okay. Excel? It's Excel or it's a librarian? No, it's Excel. It's always Excel. I apologize. I didn't mean to distract you. You seem distracted already. I know. You always go into Excel Synchro here. Okay. And you trigger Doppel and you get two tokens. So you put 2 tokens here, put 1 here. So we get one Trunks and 1 Gotenks. Goten and Gotenks. Yeah. And then you trigger this. You send you reduce. Going second, you want to make this level 6. Then you can sync with the token and make it 0. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So you increase, going second. Then you sync, and you make the first librarian.
Yeah, the card that's going to draw your entire deck.
Yes, that's true. Let me think. Where do we go here? You activate sword, banish, and this. These two.
It didn't need to be those two, right? Just any with 2 warriors, really?
Yeah. But sometimes if you can't make the Yugioh, which you use, sometimes you don't. Like in this case, you might not. You just end on summon sword, but you move it to that side, so you could still make the combo. You have to equip the soul day, so you have to leave in the graveyard. You know, Pepper Savage. Think about that, because sometimes where you banish it, like, oh my god, I can't use Savage's effect. So yeah. So in this case, once you make the librarian here, you want to move over, so you shift over there.
Okay, so you have 3 zones now. Oh, 2 zones. So just doing some sort. Okay.
Actually, to be honest, I could have summoned the token here. Let's say I summoned it there. Okay?
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So then I could use summon source. That's fine. Just for demonstration purposes. Yeah. And you summon out Cloak, and you link these 2 away, and make the. Now you make the second. There was my misplay, and then you use Cloak effect. Add the trap. Okay. So from this point on, the combo would not work without Celestial Double Star Shaman, but we have it, so we discard the sword that we just added. First summon Jet Synchron, then you sync into
banished for the.
Yes, correct. That's actually really important, because if you don't draw a tuner, this gives you the extra tuner. Because it got banished.
Because part of the combo requires you to draw a level 1 tuner at some point in this combo.
But if you draw a DDR, it's a level 1 tuner.
DDR, Monster Reborn.
And to be honest, you don't need a level 1 tuner. If you have a Plague Spreader in your hand, you could summon, again, you saw how I have 1 extra token there? You could summon, at the end of this combo, I'll tell you when. I draw 1.
Okay.
This. There's a tuner, but didn't really need it. Trigger Doppel. 1, 2. You want to put ours up as close as possible that way, because you want to leave this space open. Quandax, you draw 1. Plague Spreader.
Nice.
And then you sync here.
So this is where the Marcher comes up?
Correct. No.
Oh, he's 4, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then I draw 1. See, extenders everywhere. They can see it, right?
Yeah.
So what happens here is that if you don't have a tuner and you have a Plague, you can special Plague here and then make a March here, and that's a level 3 and a level 2 because you can summon back Shaman. So that's already a John Jackster and a Savage. So that's already there if you don't have an Omega or any other extender. So that means you have two negates and you hit their hand. So it's okay, but you can do something better. In this case, we're gonna see what we're gonna do here. You have to think, because there's many different routes. Every hand is different. In this case, I want to add this back. Add back the Divine Sword, just cause.
But because summon sources in graveyard, you can use the result now, right?
Yes, you don't need it anymore. So we have a big hand, and I want to either make Marcher here or Formula, but I think Marcher is better. So I'm gonna, or just Formula is fine. DDR. Do I have a session? Okay. Back the Jet Synchro. Discarding global. Or play. Either or. Every play is different, so I think both.
You should be able to get the full distance either way.
Yeah, either way, it doesn't make a difference. Oh, it goes to graveyard this time.
Yes.
Or I think I'm some plays. I don't make Marcher here.
Okay.
Yeah, Plague Effect. Put back Butter Spy. Sync. Make Marcher. Effect Marcher. 1, 2, 3. Draw 2. 3. Oh, this gets banished.
Okay.
Any tuner. It can be Excel, Quandax, anything. But it's gonna be this.
I remember when it came out, like my son played a little bit, and I played with him,
Then you're gonna sync
whenever I go to a shop,
these two.
This is our Omega.
See, if you have more DDRs, yes. But I think in this case, it all depends what's in the graveyard. To be honest, you actually have to wing it.
I guess depending on how many DVRs you get, you Omega so that you can take more cards and then negate them with the Dawn Dragster and the Boral Savage Dragon.
It's going to be the Omega. Effect Omega.
Okay.
So you're going to have, assuming that you hand trap me and I Cobra Grave one card, I'll dolphin a card, and now I Omega the card. So that's 3 cards and you have 3 cards left. Assuming.
Okay.
Assuming. In best case. In best case. Did I draw off the Omega yet?
No.
Okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna go activate.
Okay.
Special. It's level 4.
Yes.
Sync. Level 6.
All right.
Brionic. Draw 1. That's not good. I have 2 of them, but it's fine because it's irrelevant. I still have comic. It's fine. This goes away, right? I did this on what?
I think it's on the Jet.
Oh yeah. It fell off. Now I'm gonna use Jet and Brio to make the first effect. Draw 1. Now Secession. Target.
Metal
Marcher. Sync Omega. Sync Savage. Effect Savage. This should be every hand. Like every opening, this is what you want to draw. You don't need connector, but if you draw it, it's pretty much like set you're gonna win. But right now, so I have two negates. They have 1 and they have 3 cards to play with, and they have to clear my board. And I have a Cobra Grave set, and I have these cards in my hand.
Okay. So some versions of this, you draw into more DDRs, you take more cards out of their hands, so it's even harder for them to win.
Yeah, like if I draw a DDR, if I draw a Gruffer, and like in this case, I can special it and keep doing stuff. You get what I mean? But I don't have enough extenders right now. But this is what I have with the extenders that I did get. This is enough to win most matchups because like they're basically playing with 1 card. Because I'm negating a spell and trap and I'm getting any card. And they have to beat over all of this, and they all get boosts. So, sorry, you're just like, what, 4,500 because of the 312 boosts? Yeah, he's 4,500 attack, and he's 2,300 defense. They're both pretty beefy. So yeah, that's the combo.
Yes, and if they have even less cards, there's no chance of them winning, and then you just attack them with these guys and Omega.
Yes, and a deck can play through hand traps too, because of the multiple extenders in the call by Grave.
Yeah, so there's like a streamlined build to do specifically that.
Yes, and the most famous thing to play through hand traps is that if you open Connector and Butter Spy, you could chain block Connector. So you're channeling 1 Connector, channeling 2 Butter Spy. They miss timing on the Ash.
Okay, that's specifically a TCG thing though. But
yes.
It's fine, as long as it's played that way, then that's correct.
Yes, in TCG you can do that. You can chain block the Connector.
Yeah, it has to do with trigger effects versus
so it basically makes their Ash worthless if you open these 2. No, or like Rhoda and this, Rhoda and this. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, neat.
All right, thanks, Doug.
Yeah, no problem. Cool.